Okay guys, I'm your host AsianMMA. Today I'm giving you my MMA class number 2, what happened, recap, whatever you want to call it. So today I went an hour earlier because I wanted to try this, they call it MMA yoga. It's basically yoga from what I could tell, but we did on the, training mats of the MMA gym. So first time, tasting yoga, I gotta say, man. Works a completely different set of muscles. I was, I'm pretty flexible. I was probably one of the more flexible people there. And I was struggling through a lot of it, my legs are shaking, we're stretching out the hamstrings and stuff. And, if you guys never tried yoga, man, don't get turned off because you might be thinking of it like kind of a girl thing. It is kind of a girl thing. I was like one of the only guys there. But, don't let that turn you off, man. It's good for your muscles, it's good to improve your flexibility, and you guys see some ass while you're there. That was not funny. Anyways, man, yoga kicked my butt, man. We did an hour of yoga. My legs were, they were pretty burnt out, man. They felt kind of like jello. Yeah, man. We got MMA started. There's like 8 of us this time, man. 8, compared to like 4 last time. So a lot more people. Started jumping rope again. Man, I improved a little bit. I wasn't the worst, jump roper there, I could tell there's like 2 other guys that are new, or like haven't done it before. They're like me just jumping up and down and shit. We did that for like 5 minutes, tiring. Then we jumped right into, wrestling. What happened? One guy we did King's Court. One guy started on his back, and one guy started in the guy's full guard. And the object for the top guy is to either get to side control or full mount, and the object of the bottom guy was to sweep. And whoever did that first, or the bottom guy can submit. Or, no, it goes like this. You can either submit or you improve your position, and whoever improves their position first gets to stay in, I was the last one in. Oh, this time we grappled with MMA gloves on. No gi MMA gloves, so that was kind of new for me. I don't really find it that much of a difference, Maybe I didn't really get to play around with wrist control this time because my mindset going into this MMA class was I want to be more technical, I don't want to be like, I read on the forums, a bunch of, grappling forums, like, yeah, no one likes a person that just goes for, like, headlocks and shit, man. That's what I did in my very first class, that's how I got a lot of submissions. So this time I wanted to be, a lot more technical, and I wanted to look for arm bars, triangles, and that was my game plan coming in. And I wanted to be more relaxed because I blew my load in my first class like crazy, man, like crazy fast. So I want to be a lot more conservative and look for my openings. Basically, I went in. I wrestled this guy that's I don't even know how big he is, but he has a few pounds on me. I would guess like 30, maybe 40 pounds. He's a big dude. He started on his back. What happened? Yeah. He strong legs. I couldn't even move. I finally I tried just pushing one of his legs back from full mount, and the guy was constantly looking for like arm bars and shit. And I was like, holy fuck, man, this guy's not a greenhorn, man. Eventually it was like stalemate, and eventually I postured up, got on my feet. He finally broke his guard, and he was looking for a leg lock, I could tell. But I grabbed his legs, and I faked him, man. I threw his leg that way, and then he's like getting ready to, just get back in position. But I faked him out, and I threw it that way, got in side control, and I was like, yes. And he's like, nice. And I'm like, yeah, that was pretty nice. It wasn't like that, man. It was really, really tired. And he was more tired than me because he wrestled the other guy. So, yeah, I got my ass beat. By the end of it, I got a bleeding nose, man. He elbowed me, or like I got one of his shoulders in the nose, so I started gushing blood a little bit. Sat out. put some Kleenex or toilet paper up my nose, sat out for a few minutes, went back in, wrestled him again, basically same thing. No, it's really hard to, there's a lot more people, so I don't recall as much. I'm pretty sure I won 2 in a row, then I had to stop again, then we changed drills, I didn't really get to compete that much because the bleeding nose really screwed me up. And I had disadvantage because I was more fresh sitting out so much. So that was that. Then we ended up on against the wall, or cage, whatever you want to call it. We were doing under-over for in the clinch, under-over. So one hand's under, one hand's over, and vice versa for the other guy, so it's a 50-50 position. The object was to do a cable grip, one of these, put around the guy's neck, and reverse him and put him against the cage. So, the teacher said, wrestling, you control the head and the body will follow, or something like that, man. And man, it's like a neck crank, and if done properly, it works good, man. So we did the cable grip, ripped the guy's head, reversed him, then we went down for the double leg, or like a leg trip, I guess, whatever. And we did that for a few times, did that for like 10 minutes. Then finally we got into starting wrestling up against the cage, The guy's back, and you just start wrestling there, and first one gets submission, or the end of 2 minutes, that's the winner. I gotta tell you, man, my first class, I want to say I did pretty good, but this class, man, I think I was way too technical for, for how green I am. I was way too relaxed for how green I was. I wasn't even gassed out, man. Well, a little bit gassed, but I wasn't gassed compared to last time. I just sit there and the guy's full guard, and, the guy would put his head on my chest, and, like, really, what can I do, man? So, I just sat there, I just played wrist control a little bit, and, I have to wait until he makes his move, How can I create space when it's a jiu-jitsu match and you're not allowed to, like, give rabbit punches or anything? Oh, man. It might be because the aggression's not there for me, but I did bad this class, man. I did bad, man. I was letting people pass my guard like nothing. We were allowed to throw, like, fake punches. So a guy passed my guard, and honestly, he got me full mount. I had nothing, man. I had no clue how to get a full mount. If you guys got some, like, tips, like, I tried, hip escaping. Fuck, man, these guys, I'm pretty sure they're bigger than me, but honestly, I could not even budge them, I tried bucking. Bucking doesn't work, man. These guys, their base is so strong and ridiculous, man. I tried faking them out, giving them my back, like, go on my side, and I'd swing back, try to get half guard. Nothing, man. These guys are way too experienced for me, man. Highlights for me, okay? I grappled with... Obviously, I didn't want to tackle, because I have a feeling some guys were like MMA trade, because we were doing the up against the cage, doing the neck crank drill. There's this one guy with some fucking crazy bounce. I'm talking about crazy bounce. He probably had like 20 pounds on me, but no excuses there. This guy was like a fucking beast, man. I grappled with the two, beginner guys. First guy, I started in his... He started on top of me, yeah. I reversed him. I grabbed his back. I grabbed his back, sunk in my hooks, and I was like, ooh, look at me. I'm going to try a BJ Penn and try to trap his arm. I only have 1 minute. So I was like, look at me, man. I'm going to be a fucking idiot and try to wrap my arm around his, like, it was fucking retarded, man. I fell right off, and then he reversed me. I ended up I threw up a triangle, but, the triangle is nowhere close. So I would say I won that round. I'm going to end it right here, man. 30 seconds left. The only other moment for me was tapped a guy with a guillotine, But I don't really count guillotines as a submission because, it doesn't take any skill, man. He basically tried to take me down. He threw his head under my arms. I'm like, okay, if you're going to give me your neck, I'll take it, I want to go for triangles and arm bars, but they're so fucking hard to set up. Good news, I didn't get submitted this time, It was maybe because I went against the green guys and not against the hardcore guys. But yeah, that's my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me some tips. Escape